This is Garum, and of course I am ignoring reality. Welcome to Game News Bites. Only good information, all duds removed. Xcom 2 Resurrection Story Summation, Part 14. Alright guys, where did we leave off last time? Lily had decided to go and get some readings from a nearby power node. Lena went to assist. However, due to Lily's inquisitive nature, she was captured after fiddling with the power node and attracting the attention of an Advent patrol. Lena came back to tell the group. Alright, let's go on. I'm sorry, I wish I could have stopped her, she said. Yeah, it's fine, Amar lied. It's going to be okay. Amar then turned to Sam. What are we gonna do? We go get her. I'm gonna go get Volody, Sam answered. Amar, Sam, and Volody stepped into his command room, a half-destroyed office, and began talking. They didn't kill her, at least that is good. This means they will take her down to the center. You know where that is? Sam asked. Yes, he nodded. But we've never tried to rescue anyone. I don't know what is inside. I hope you're not really planning on doing this. Yes, it is. That's exactly what we're planning. She's vital to this mission. In fact, without her, I don't even know if it's possible, Amar said. Volody tried as best he could to dissuade such madness. Finally, Amar took a deep breath and said, Have you ever heard of Dr. Raymond Shin? Well, that's his daughter. Volodya's eyes widened. And her father, does he live? Still alive. But losing his daughter would be a heavy blow, perhaps even a fatal one. We won't leave her. Volodya accepted what must be done and moved off to ready his men. Preparation all moved fast, and soon they were out on the streets. These new cities were all the same. Exactly the same. The Advent liked to claim that they were carefully planned communities that had sprung from the ashes of the old. Only a few of Earth's major cities were reduced to rubble in the aliens' conquest. Most of the world's government had given up after only a few cities had fallen. So, the new megacity in which they now stood had never been destroyed, but instead meticulously deconstructed and replaced once the hostilities ceased. So to be literal, most cities, there was no ashes to spring from. So now all the great cities of the world, New York, Paris, Tokyo, they all looked identical to one another, and none of them looked anything like they once did. The Advent propaganda claimed that the sameness meant equality. They were helping us humans dissipate national, regional, or even racial pride, because pride once led to bigotry, then to war. So they stole our pride, even our history. Humans no longer stood in cities built around their beliefs, customs, or traditions, but instead now lived in cities built for them. It seemed to Amar that the aliens had built a simple zoo, except on a much grander scale. Amar and the soldiers made their way onto New Kochi at night, using the remains of an old sewer system. At night, New Kochi seemed much more sinister than in the daylight. There was plenty of light, but the kind of light you might find in a prison camp. High beams shone down from the tall buildings, and the accompanied red glow from Advent scanners. The presence of the Advent was slight, however, and far different than what Amar had ever seen. They interacted with people in a friendly manner. Volody had charted a path for them that allowed them to bypass the detection scanners. They as well did not have a hard time blending into the crowd, so the Advent left them alone. Finally, the processing center came into view. A round, modern structure, a single story tall with an immaculately kept lawn. The one thing that separated this building from all the other nearby ones was a lack of windows, Instead, it had glowing panels that suggested the interior was aquamarine. Okay, Amar said. Let's go. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching.